More than 2,000 years ago, ancient China was divided into several powerful kingdoms. These kingdoms constantly fought one another for land, power, and survival. But the greatest danger often came from the north. Beyond China's fertile lands lived fierce nomadic tribes who were skilled horsemen and warriors. They frequently crossed the borders, raiding villages and attacking settlements. The Chinese rulers knew they needed a way to protect their people. So they began building walls. At first, these were small defensive barriers built by individual kingdoms. Nobody imagined that one day these separate walls would become one of the greatest construction projects in human history. The story of the Great Wall of China had begun. In 221 BC, a powerful ruler named Qin Shi Huang united China for the first time. He became China's first emperor. His empire stretched across vast territories, but he remained worried about northern invasions. To strengthen the empire's defenses, he ordered workers and soldiers to connect many existing walls into one massive barrier. Hundreds of thousands of laborers worked under harsh conditions. Mountains had to be crossed. Forests cleared. Rivers navigated. Many workers lost their lives during construction. Yet the wall continued to grow. The emperor believed it would protect China for generations. Constructing the wall was an incredible challenge. Workers had no modern machinery. Everything was built by hand. Stone, wood, bricks, and packed earth were carried across steep mountains and dangerous cliffs. In remote regions, builders used local materials. In deserts, they used sand and gravel. In mountainous areas, they used stone. The wall followed the natural landscape, twisting across valleys and climbing steep peaks. Some sections seemed almost impossible to build. Yet somehow, they succeeded. The Great Wall was much more than a wall. It was a living military system. Thousands of soldiers were stationed along its length. Watchtowers were built at regular intervals. From these towers, guards watched for enemy movements. When danger appeared, smoke signals were sent during the day. At night, fire beacons carried warnings across vast distances. Messages could travel hundreds of kilometers within hours. The wall became China's first great communication network. Although many dynasties repaired and expanded the wall, the most famous sections were built during the Ming dynasty. Between the 14th and 17th centuries, the Ming rulers faced repeated threats from northern tribes. Determined to defend their empire, they rebuilt much of the wall using bricks and stone. These stronger structures are the sections tourists visit today. Massive watchtowers rose above mountain ridges. Fortresses guarded strategic passes. The Great Wall became stronger than ever before. Over the centuries, many legends grew around the Great Wall. One famous story tells of Meng Jiangnu, a woman whose husband died while building the wall. According to legend, her grief was so great that part of the wall collapsed. Whether true or not, the story reflects the enormous human cost of construction. Millions of workers helped build the wall over many centuries. Their sacrifices became part of Chinese history and folklore. One of the most common myths claims that the Great Wall is visible from space. Many people believe it is the only human-made structure visible from the moon. However, astronauts have confirmed this is not true. The wall is long, but it is relatively narrow and often blends into the surrounding landscape. From low Earth orbit, it can sometimes be difficult to see even under ideal conditions. Nevertheless, the myth remains popular around the world. In 1987, UNESCO designated the Great Wall of China as a World Heritage Site. Today, millions of tourists visit every year. Visitors walk along ancient pathways once guarded by soldiers. They explore watchtowers and enjoy breathtaking mountain views. The wall stands as one of humanity's greatest engineering achievements. It represents determination, innovation, and perseverance. Time has not been kind to every section of the wall. Weather, erosion, earthquakes, and human activity have damaged many areas. Some remote sections have nearly disappeared. Conservation teams now work tirelessly to preserve what remains. They restore damaged structures and protect important historical sites. Without these efforts, parts of the wall could be lost forever. The legacy of the Great Wall. Today, the Great Wall stretches for more than 21,000 kilometers, making it the longest wall ever built by humans. It has survived wars, dynasties, natural disasters, and centuries of change. What began as a defense against invasion became a symbol of Chinese civilization itself. The Great Wall reminds us that extraordinary achievements are possible when people work together toward a common goal. Even after more than 2,000 years, it continues to inspire the world. Standing high above mountains and valleys, the Great Wall remains one of history's greatest wonders. A monument to human ambition, endurance, and imagination. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell for more fascinating journeys through history on History Vault 2.0. Japanese Castle Dragon Globe showing Asia-Australia Scroll.